Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at romeospizza.ng. Website www.romeospizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at BOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. BOP TV, show up, speak up.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
On.
Headphones on.
Microphone in position.
Microphone in position. Oh!
Decks on.
What you doing with that thing? Decks on.
Tapes on.
Tapes on.
Volume on.
Volume on.
The best music. The best music. The best music.
Keep it locked, cause you will be shocked.
Did I promise you a party or did I not? And whenever I promise, I keep my word. I'm not a politician. I've told you guys, I'm an OAP. I'm on radio. And we do radio here. That's what we do. Welcome to In the Streets. And right now we are doing Freestyle Friday, the best Freestyle Friday I've had in a bit. And yes, I know I haven't started yet, but I have good feelings about this. My people took a flight all the way from the Real Ogbomo show, and they and they came to the studio to spend some time with us. But just before I introduce them, I need to say, DJ Blaze, what is going on? You want people to go to the club today or what? What are we celebrating? If you were enjoying music that we've been playing for you today, well, then you're on the right path. If you've not been enjoying the music, I don't know what else will help you out of your problems, because I mean that was really good. So maybe you try, or you go on another break, you try again. I have Spence with me in the building.
That is, right?
How you
I'm
doing?
all right. I'm doing great. It's really beautiful to see you after such a long time.
Guy, I don't know when last I felt this excited seeing someone. It's been a minute, and we have the one and only eyewitness.
Yep.
He's the seer of everything.
I took a flight like you said, and I said, let me be here, when I heard that Smalls.
Don't do that. I will turn off your microphone with all the energy I have.
When I heard about okay, let me skip that part now.
You see now why people know they help people. Now why?
No, I just tell myself, say, I see be like this, not just to show face.
You've got to see a celebrity. I mean,
how will you hear of Chinwe Blessing?
Thank you.
That's more like you, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. You know. Anyway, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Thank you for joining me in the house today, guys. Thank you so much. Now we're about to have a great time. I'll tell you what to expect on the show. First off, we're going to do what they call words. We're going to do gossiping.
Great.
Because some people are moving mad and telling us how to live our lives on this social media world space. So we need to figure out what they're saying and talk about it. So there's a lot of gossip that's going to happen. Then there's a trivia where I get to put the two of you against each other.
Oh.
Yes, 10 questions, and whoever gets the highest score wins.
Gets a car.
Okay, what are we winning?
You win.
Let me know if I will play with my village people to let me.
You would win long life and prosperity. My birthday was last month, and I got a lot of wishing you long life and prosperity. Okay. So the amount I got is more than the one I'll need for the year I'm in now. So next year, nobody should wish me long life and prosperity again. Okay. I already have enough.
Basically, for me, I've stopped doing that. Like, I always come through for people on their birthdays. But on my last birthday, I think the best I got was a prayer. Nobody, like, I was like, don't you people understand investments? We invest in each other, right?
Do you get?
No, but do you know what happened with your birthday? It comes too early in the year that people think we are still recovering.
And then you plan for it, man. At least
If your birthday is not in December,
it's in January, actually.
Yeah, your birthday should be, anybody that wants to enjoy their birthdays, your birthday should be from, let's say, April to December. Those first 3 months, we are still recovering from December.
Expenditure.
Yes, that's how it goes down. Sorry.
I face what you feel. You are 8 and I'm 23rd. So I face what you feel.
Oh, I can't relate. I got a number of presents. I got a good number of presents. So let's start with the gossip. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Auntie Riri has broken the heart of Don Jazzy permanently by having a second baby. She have born.
So for Don Jazzy, I think I don't want to call it
I think he has given up.
He has a drive for her, but then
he's not going to give up.
He won't give up. It's basically
if Rihanna leaves ASAP Rocky pregnant today,
he would go for her.
He'll still go for her.
You think so?
The love runs deep.
The love is that real. But for me, at some point, I felt like the love is for the gram to get.
Before you thought it was real.
Yeah, to just get all of that followership, get recognition, and if she mentions anything relating to how he feels about her or how much he talks about her on the media, then Jazzy will really, really blow up. As I think he doesn't need that much visibility at this point in time. So if she does it, it's still all good because he's got giants under him, like the likes of Rema and Co.
I mean, Rema is doing great, by the way,
great.
And I mean, he's doing good. Crayon is doing good.
I was particularly happy for what he did for Casey. They said Casey put him on some time ago, and then this time around he called him for a tour, which I felt was really very beautiful.
And Casey is rebranding, doing all of the
piano.
Yeah, I don't get the trying to be a lagbaja, but I like the fact. I don't get it, but I like the music. I mean, I'm not really about his brand. I like the music.
I think he's trying to bring us something new, and I think Casey has been here for some time now, and if he doesn't evolve, that would be a problem. He must try to find a way to reinvent himself, and I think the Labada thing that he's trying to do now is something that he's bringing out that should be something new.
I really do feel like
between the guys that are trying to rebrand, right? I think he is doing quite much more than the rest. Like Nyanya too is trying to rebrand.
I don't know what. See, Nyanya has always, for me, after Kukiri, I feel like Nyanya has just always been there.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just there.
He came through with gifts when
like
he was
Blair.
with Maven. That gift.
Gifts. Put off your lights. It was not as big as Kukere.
It wasn't. Kukere was.
I think
he has just been made.
What happened with the Nyanya is there is this issue of you are here and you're struggling to meet up that place. You know, he has management issues, all the stuff he went through with Franklin and all that. So
Kiss Daniel went through same.
But you should
know that Chris Daniel now, for example, Chris Daniel's own is that he was looking for a wing to fly. Like these people are caging him with all of the things that he do. So now that he has moved on to have his Flyboy record and all that, he's now free. There's this freedom that comes with, and he's flying.
Yeah, but there's another movie he did that I'm not sure if it's really very strategic.
Who's that, Nayaya or Kiss?
Engaging his former label manager.
Who did that?
Yeah. Kiss went back to bring
G Worldwide.
No.
Yes.
Where have I been, under a rock? That sounds like something you should open a Twitter space about.
You know, he went back to bring the guy. I think after all of those, G Worldwide was nosediving.
The guy actually sued him, and if you check the relationship between Kiss and Don Jazzy, it's not very clean because Don Jazzy made several statements during that time. That is why you don't bring these young ones up. That's why you don't put them on. He was really pained by that behavior when Kiss left, but Kiss felt like he should have been paid better, should have been treated better.
He was on a 30,000 a month salary, for God's sake.
So he had to leave
with all of those hits. Now I know that people will usually argue that the label is investing so much on it. But I mean, there should be a thin line between I'm trying to recoup my investments and I'm just being
most times we keep saying this, that artists go into contract that they don't even understand.
They don't understand, absolutely.
You understand? So most times when a record label makes an offer, all you wanted is just that you just want to be out there. You do not care what the contract reads. So at that point, you now find people agreeing to things that naturally they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have agreed to. Remember that Kiss was from school he was discovered. So at that point, all he needed was who will push him and who will make him.
And you say every day, well, almost every day, you meet this young and coming artist, and you see this fire within them. I want to blow. I want to blow at any cost, whatever it takes. But then when after you've blown and you now realize the price you've paid
already,
you're now coming back to meet us to cry. What do you want us to do to you? What are we supposed to beat the record label now? Because there are people in the industry that yes, they are genuine about trying to do the music business, and then there are the greedy ones. In every business there are these type of people. They just want to take advantage, especially of your talent.
Exactly.
You see, there are there are people that are like talent hunters. They see somebody with a talent and they're like, okay, I don't have what to do with my money, but I do have I have the money. You have what I can spin.
Promote.
Exactly.
So how about you bring that? And instead of doing a fair trade, they just want to eat off of you. So you gotta be careful. The fact that you're hungry don't mean you eat from everybody that gives you food
about
to eat.
this upcoming also that they are not really very strategic about how they go about their growth and the kind of partnerships they have. If you see in the case of Lighter, he had a good label. Olamide discovered you off of social media, gave you a platform, put you on, made sure you're comfortable, just for you to come to him with a statement that your dad said there's this person who he knows who feels like you should manage this way, and Olamide just told him that it's fine, your dad, right? Initially there were several attempts to call him directly, but he refused. He was like, what does your dad want to tell me? That he wants to come and meet with me. You can just say it over the phone. That's if I have time, or give you the message. You come tell me. When he said that, his dad said he knows this person who said he can put him on and he would make a lot more with his life and career.
Some parents,
he cut him off completely.
Some parents, though.
He has sung.
You see, some of our parents, and I say this because I was raised by a northern mother. I'm not really talking about my dad. My dad is the I've grown, I've reached a level, do whatever you want to do in my life. If I leave my mom will travel all the way from Joshua, will come to my office, she will meet with my boss, she will get involved in my life in ways that she shouldn't. And I feel like the African culture should start to learn how to allow children to explore. Now, not as kids, of course, when they are adults already, or when they've gotten to a place where they are pushing.
They are responsible for
themselves.
Thank
you. Trust the training that you gave. I know there was a time I had a conversation with my mom like that, and I said, Mommy, trust the home training you gave me. Trust it, except if you don't trust the work you did, because you can't keep being this involved in my life. You're stunting my growth. You're making my bosses feel like I don't I don't know what I'm about. I'm not my own person.
Like you need chaperoning.
Now this is me, Yongo. I know someone. I would mention the name after we go off air, but because y'all know her. She was. Let me just give her an insight. She was one of the best in just. She's left radio now. She was one of the best morning show anchors. Very intelligent. Now I'm sure you guys know. Her mother was still involved in her life. She was that involved in her work life, even at that age. And at that level that she had gotten to. I don't know if you get. Parents need to learn where to draw the line. You can't keep getting involved. And I feel like Lighter, even though he's pretty young,
he is young.
but there's a way to handle it. Just tell your father, okay, I'll tell him. And keep stalling your dad on the side and deal with work.
I think for balance sake, what parents do is people feel that, okay, if not my family, I cannot trust them with certain things, especially when it has to do with finance. So once you are trying to do stuff that will upgrade your career or stuff, you find out that, okay, you are only looking for people that are close to you, and that's your family. So parents think they can play that role. Just that the problem here now is there's a difference between a professional at this stuff and then somebody who is driven by emotions. So the parents will come out to say, I'm doing this to protect my child. Meanwhile, a professional will do what is good for us, for business, what will keep us afloat.
I mean, look at the relationship between Burner Boy and his mother, for example. There was a time Burner had to sack his mom as his manager, and I'm sure that might have just been because she was not understanding the boundary between being a mom and being a manager. Our parents can be too involved in parenting that they forget that you're actually grown.
I think I've told my mom something. I said to her that she cannot live twice.
Now that makes a lot of sense. Like you can't live your life as a man.
Live yours, and then you want to now determine how mine is. Because
but I think I had the most flexible parents ever.
Aren't you lucky?
I'm telling you, a lot of them don't understand the dynamics within the art space.
Oh no, they don't.
So they feel like you're just going to waste your time, waste your education, waste their hard-earned money, or the tutelage you've got right from childhood. So what my dad just said was that just you go explore, make sure you're doing the right thing. If this is what you truly believe in and you say it the way you're saying it right now, then he's hands off completely.
You got a soft landing, bro.
Do you understand? So like I think his might just be probably his contact earlier with certain kinds of people who broadened his mind and thinking about life and general how kids should actually go about their exposure.
How did your parents handle you getting into media?
They supported me
from the start.
Like I had the biggest support. That was when you remember those days that we used to go to Ice FM. You understand? My mom's just like, oh my son is on radio.
What?
She called the whole community to come and listen to me.
What?
Like anytime I'm on air, it's like come on.
My mother has heard me on air maybe just twice, and I've been doing this 8 years.
Wow.
The program now I anchor in Jos. I think if I would say my most listened to audience is my mom and her people, because she drags everybody that's
come listen to my son.
Come and hear. That's
for real.
Yes. So then I now had this opportunity where if you can bring back something at home as a result of what you are doing.
There's honor in that.
It was after I started, even though I think I played a role, I had to get to a place where I could show my mom that she could trust me, that she could trust her fears were not at the first switch for me. Wasn't radio directly, it was NTA College. So when I insisted I wanted to go to television school, my father said no, it's not a school. And then my mom was like, are you sure that is what you want to do? Because my dad was like, you're too intelligent to go there. What are you doing there? Go and study law. If you don't want to do the sciences, you do law. I eventually did, but I had to do my TVC first. And after I did while I was doing my TVC, we'll do productions.
Yes, definitely.
And we stay in late into the night. And I was very young. I was probably 18. As at the time I was in my, I don't know, but I was still very young anyway. And my mom would be worried, sick. And there are nights when my mom would drive all the way from Federal Low Cost to TVC to look for me in the night. To know, they would tell her where the production is. My mom would drive there and look for me. And there was a lot of drama and all of that. So I had to get to a place where I was like, Mommy, see, when I tell you I am here, you need to know that I am here.
I think your case is unique because you're a girl child.
Oh yes, there's that as well.
When most times the female amongst us in this industry gets heavily chaperoned because the industry is quite something.
And there's a stereotype
to it. So if we don't have parents or guardians who are like, okay, this is my child, this is my ward.
But the funny thing is, you as a guy, you understand the sector, you understand how it operates. If you have a younger sister that wants to venture into radio right now and that will stay into the night, you will
Look, I say this all the time. I know I started my radio and then I think I did radio only 3 years before I fully went into working at night. And I would work till 1 a.m. and I'm in the studio. I'm that voice at night and whatnot. And yes, my mother eventually got a hang of it and she trusted it because she knows that, I know where my daughter is. She's not just hanging out. If I turn on my radio, I can hear her voice. I could tell. And then there was the trust built. And now my mom is like my number one fan. In fact, I recently interviewed my father 2 months ago on my show. Yes, I was it was emotional because I was like, you're embracing what I do now, but it was a lot of hassle back and forth. But I've always said this to my colleagues. I'm not going to let my child work in media. I don't know why. Nobody should ask me that question.
You know what a senior colleague
but I'm not
said?
going to do it.
What he said was that if you're looking for space to make money, the media is not it.
It's not it.
Mm-mm.
You have to find your rhythm or look for a value chain along this particular space to make money. Else, it's just about value. It's a value-driven purpose.
Something I tell people that do, and I think now we're talking about radio because we are all radio people in the house.
True.
One thing I tell people about radio is not going to pay you, but radio is going to pay you.
Definitely.
And until you understand what that is, don't get involved in it, or at least start, and then you figure it out along the way. But then that's about chasing your dreams and doing what you want to do. ASAP Rocky has refused to wife Rihanna for us because we were Africans and we were waiting for them to wife their safe, wife her. Yes, because there are other people like Dojazi that are willing to pop the ring.
But
and
she's a very intelligent lady.
People are not noting.
Very, very intelligent.
There's something people are not noting. She announced this pregnancy in February. She had her first May. Was it last year or last year? Like the speed.
They're racing against time. And he's ASAP.
His name? Why did it take you this long? She got married to ASAP.
True.
It has to be done
as soon as possible. We're expecting child number 3 now. She have put to bed. We're expecting. Congratulations to you, Rihanna. Congratulations. We're very proud of you. For having 2 babies, and it's a girl, by the way. So now she has a boy and she has a girl. Maybe she would have a boy next or twins. We don't know what they are.
I just hope they don't troll them this time around because people were on their case with the boy.
I mean,
nothing like them. The boy.
No,
is super
but then
handsome.
you see, there's some of us that looked better. We look better in adulthood.
Yeah, than when we're younger.
I feel like the older I get, personally, the more beautiful I am.
Yeah.
Have you looked at my throwback pictures? Have you looked at my TBTs?
So I think I checked out my junior picture. Oh dear.
Yes, I grew into my face. Does that make any sense?
I couldn't see myself.
Yes.
I was that not that.
By the way, one of my colleagues said I saw a guy coming up and I asked him, are you from Kaduna?
Yeah.
And he said, no, I'm from Jos. I said, yes, you have to be here for smoke. Because she saw how dark you are. I used to think I was very dark. Then I met Spence and I relaxed. I'm like, let's relax. It's not that bad over here.
If there is any ambassadorship or endorsement
for dark
Melanin King, it's
you should model.
Spence should win.
Mela.
That's one industry I won't let my child get into.
Modeling.
Yeah, you should model. But then again, I was saying I grew into my face.
Yeah.
Like my eyes were way too big when I had very bulging eyes when I was younger.
Wow.
I had very huge teeth, like my they were very big. They were like that. I grew into my face, and then every day I look at you, I'm like, ooh, now you look good. But then, so you guys should leave that child. Look out for that baby. That baby is gonna do that.
She will be beautiful.
Up next, people are dragging the living daylight out of fraud. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you see, I don't know what's going on in Big Brother house, but Mercy is up to something.
So
we don't know where she's staying this time around. She's everywhere.
That leverage they gave them to be able to nominate persons and talk about it actually has created something in that house. Number one, the guys are thinking that they have the edge. Let's converse and just drag these ladies along the cruise line. Do you understand? Not knowing that the ladies too also have their own plot. So that is creating a lot of shock in the house right now. Nobody knows who's who, and nobody knows who got target on his back from whatever construct in that regard. But
I like the plot.
Talking about married men in that particular house, it started with Tintel Tony, Triple T, who said he was a taxi driver, who said he was single, and all, just for us to discover that dude has been married the entire time.
No, it's better Tintel Tony. Fraud, we know is married.
Yeah.
We attended his wedding on Instagram.
Yeah.
They made sure we did, because there was no blog that did not carry it. So if you are not following one, you see it on another one.
Definitely.
If you not see another, you see somebody will tweet or retweet it on Twitter. We had to attend the wedding.
It was one of the
exactly
at that time.
We saw. Oh, he spent a lot of money on that wedding. You have to have. If you see it,
only the trad was like 30 million.
Yeah, he said so.
Only the trad
bro,
was like
bro has got bread.
I mean, it's an Igbo wedding.
Yeah,
I don't have to say it, but you see, my people, they like to, when they show up, they show up. And that was what he did at his wedding.
The excuse he'd give you is that he's an African man. He can actually take on more than one woman. But then, before he left home to agree to be in that house, they would have
had that conversation.
Yeah. He said there's every possibility.
He said the wife permitted him.
She what?
I mean, she permitted him.
You understand?
To do whatever he wanted to do.
No,
to go to the house.
To come to the house.
Yeah, with everything that comes with it.
Definitely. She knows what's up.
You know, but right now,
am I going to be that kind of wife?
I think Fraud had been one of the most self-disciplined person in that house.
No, he was seriously rocking Messi.
I think it's Kidwire. If you notice, they had an issue with Ilebayi, where she went to his bed one of the nights.
And then he walked away from the bed.
Exactly. Then she went to Nails.
And then
Tolani
chased her. But then why would she do that? I feel like she shouldn't have done that. That was like purely disrespectful.
They are having something, but I think they had this agreement that, hey, when we come here, let's pipe it low, let's play the game. But Tolani's emotion didn't allow. You understand? Because
I heard that Tolani is, I don't want to say sleeping with, but with Neo. And what's her name? The person that was actually dating Neo, V said that, she said it during one of their reunions, that Tolani was her friend and she has an eye for her man. Ladies, hide your men. I don't know how else to say this thing. I don't know how else to say this. Don't be allowing people to see your man.
But the men have halos on their head. You know, that golden ring. The beacons, so they hardly can hide.
No, you see, the thing is, I'd rather, when I say hide your men, right? I will not say personally, but I think it's easier to deal with when the person that your partner is cheating on you with is not someone you know.
Yeah.
But when it's someone you know, the betrayal is on two fronts.
Definitely.
It's painful. There's disrespect, there's betrayal, there's see finish.
And there's the you factor. You know?
Like, you? There's a video that recently trended. We're going to come back and talk about that video. I have to go and pay some bills. You guys should wait.
All right.
African Magazine presents Face of Jasmine Africa Magazine 2023 and the Jasmine Africa Honorary Awards, taking place at Abuja Continental Hotel, Sheraton. Date 25 August 2023. Time 7 p.m. Performing artists Soft, Moses, and many more. Comedians MC Shakara, special guest Marinihua, Adeze Enuke, Mr. Best Movies, Nikan Emeka, Chantel Iwe, and much more. Come join a night of glitz and glamour filled with entertainment, comedy, jazz, music, fashion shows, stage play, and beauty contests. Regular tickets 5,000 naira, VIP 20,000 naira, table for 5 economy 200,000 naira, table for 5 premium 500,000 naira, table for 10 business 1 million naira. For sponsorship and table reservation, call 081-8860-9611 or 080-3550-5929. Stay jazz. Access cards and passports available at all Mamba Cafe outlets, Abuja.
Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me, believe me, believe me.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at BOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. BOP TV, show up, speak up.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and cold berry ice cream.
Nice in every school.
Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and cold berry ice cream.
At number 4, Obomosho Street,
Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Gwaripa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lube, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at rumourspizza.ng.
Website
www.rumourspizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions. Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
People, can I have your attention, please? You say, tell us the news. And now, here it is.
Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
Now,
you have a voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Industry Flight VOP 96.1 FM, where the rhythm of entertainment never stops. Get ready to groove with exclusive interviews, fresh music releases.
All of the things I'm talking about, yeah. I dedicate my time.
Behind the scenes insights and sizzling industry buzz from the hottest artists to the rising stars. We've got you Mondays to Fridays, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. only on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Enjoy your flight.
And yes, we're back up. Are you enjoying the show or are you not? Okay, you said you are. I heard you loud and clear. Thank you for staying with us. This is still Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. And we're having a conversation with Spence and Eyewitness. Hello, my people.
We're right here.
Yeah, so I was about to talk about the video I saw in one of the African countries. A lady walked into her husband's wedding with her best friend.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
What is the situation there? Are they still legally married?
He left the house in the morning
to go for work.
To attend wedding.
Goodness. But everything happens in Africa. I mean, it's just the continent of drama.
No, it's madness. How are you getting married to my best friend? Even though now there's this factor. I'm wishing I put the lady on because I need another lady to collaborate this thing with me. See, there's something about ladies. I feel like every lady wants to have that. Oh, my friend tried to sleep with my man's story. Or my friend slept. So you notice it's like two people that know each other. You agree, baby girl? Two ladies know each other. They are not dating. They are not best friends. We are just hello, hi. We've met once or twice. Maybe I met you through somebody else. I probably don't even know your last name. And then it so happens that your man is entering my eye, and then I go and follow him because I mean.
Well, you know, this is actually happening. I actually remember a time where a friend, she actually had a kid out of wedlock with this guy. Everything is all going well and whatnot. Only for her to meet one of their old school friends, because they met in secondary school. They've been friends that long. To meet that person,
is it that they've been like who did they meet? Who and who have met in secondary school? The two friends.
The guys who had a kid together.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
They've been they've been friends from secondary school.
Yeah.
Right up to this moment, they have a child together, and he works somewhere in the south. Only for her to run into one of their old schoolmates who told her that, hi, what's up? They were just having their regular gist. Did you know so? Do you remember so and so person? You guys used to be a thing back then. We used to laugh. They laughed over it, and she was just trying to like, okay, where's this conversation going to? She told her that the guy got married 2 months ago, and she was shocked and like
he got married. What?
It can't be him. You get? Can I see the picture of the guy you're talking about? And it was her guy. The entire time, this dude told her that he has been away working, he's busy, the work can be very hectic, he will not be in town till another...
But can I say something?
No, wait.
She called
I have a question. Is his name Femi?
I mean...
Okay, let me give it another shot.
That was a low blow.
Let me give it another shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yemi?
No, you might...
Tunde?
Try okay.
Oh.
He's not from there.
It's not from there.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not from that there up there.
Did he grow up around there?
Around there?
Does he like to eat pepper?
No, he doesn't. You understand? She called him right on the spot, and the guy denied it.
What?
He denied it.
What?
Only for her to send him pictures of, and then he was like, so you know, and he started explaining, and that was it devastated the lady. She almost went into depression.
Of course, she didn't completely go into extreme depression.
You know, these days those things are expensive. You have to try for yourself. You try other methods.
After 2 therapy sessions, no, more than 2, but
you know, so that's the thing. It's expensive.
You will heal yourself.
Exactly.
You be like, is it a question? It's not a question they're asking me on that chair. Let me just move on.
So I really feel for that woman, for her husband to leave the house to say he's going to attend another wedding, just for it to turn out that it's their wedding. I just can imagine. Don't want to imagine.
Her best friend. Now, in the video, she was talking to the lady and she was pointing at her. And of course, the best friend will have nothing to say, apparently. And she was just looking at her. And she was
what was the husband doing then?
The husband was asking her to stop talking to the new wife.
Wow.
Now, there's one thing I like about those people, the Yorubas. When you marry into their culture, you are not marrying the man. You are marrying his father.
Okay.
Right? It's the father that accepts you. So if the man wants to ask you to leave, the father can say, go back to the house. I'm the one that married you for my son. I like that about their culture. So divorce, and now how it correlates with having another woman is if your wife doesn't, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong though, but I learned that if your first wife doesn't approve of it, you cannot marry another woman.
Yeah, but then the African man would pull that particular narrative to tell you that as an African man, he's entitled to take as much women as he can, so long he's providing for you. You lack nothing, and it's not you, it's me. Do you understand? But then in this age and time, that
I don't understand. It's not you, it's me. Because what I understand by marriage, wait first, this is doing me my body. What I understand about marriage is I become yours and you become mine.
Yeah.
So you're taking what is mine.
So
and you're sharing what is mine with another person.
That's a more westernized way of thinking. If you would follow I'm not for it entirely, just to correct that point.
No, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
See, Spence, the truth here is that over the years we have adopted a whole lot, and we're making it seem that that's the norm.
The norm, yeah.
That it is not.
Yeah.
We grew up years back to find out that our grandparents have more than one wife.
Exactly.
And they are very
comfortable and peaceful.
No.
So this is it, right?
No, they were not. I need us to correct this, because when we have social conversations, right? We tend to look at the number of them, like we generalize and say they were happy. But I know that growing up, there were too many instances of, you would hear people talk about how people are fighting. You say there are even adages that a song is normal until the two wives are fighting, and then they say the other one. It was very common for the wives, for there to be unrest in houses where there were multiple wives.
But let me tell you this, right? No. As someone who came from that kind of background, when you grow up in a community or within a particular construct, you would find that to be normal.
The norm, yeah.
Because you know that your forefathers or people before you practice that same thing, and it's not an issue. You understand? It is now that we have enlightenment, we have social media, we have experiences from other cultures that we are saying that, well, according to the faith that we now profess or practice,
I think is an adoption.
That's what I'm saying.
This
is not how it should be done, or how.
What I know is, you see, like up north, where we are very familiar with, and I'm not just talking just alone now. Up north, where it is permitted by even religion, law, because Sharia law is law up north, right?
Yes.
That a man should have 4 wives. You would realize that in the tradition, the women often prioritize methods of keeping a man to themselves.
Of course.
Now that goes to show that it is just in the nature of a person to want to keep what is their something that they actually care about to themselves and not want to share it. It's just unfair that you would want to share it.
Blessing. Wait. I want to check on thing. Now, in that particular place you're mentioning, right? Both the woman involved and the man knows that this man is going to add wives
before time.
Do you understand?
Yeah. But they do everything within their power to make sure that they don't.
Exactly.
But
you see it. I've never seen an Origida that is excited.
But you understand that
nothing can alter the mind of a determined man. So long as he made up his mind to do this, he does it. Right? There's even okay, so that's just going to be off of it. Let me just maintain the lane. Because I wanted to bring like an example from a culture in, I think, East Africa, where, well, it's not really going to blend. But then the situation down here is that we have a culture. We are coming from a place of culture. Our parents were just trying to catch up with the trend globally to send people to acquire Western education, which they did, and then they began to adopt some kind of knowledge, norms, and way of life, which brought about the idea of a man to a wife. You dare not go the extra mile. But the men of today are beginning to like revert to the original to status quo, basically.
What I don't understand is why people want to mix the two. Now, one thing I know is most of those marriages where there was polygamy there was hardly a relationship, like a love relationship. It was more of a procreation. There were roles, there were specific roles. You are to give birth and raise children. I am to provide your needs, and because I provide your needs and there's nothing you lack, I am lord over you. I make all the decisions.
There's exception to the rule.
Of course. Like we don't have. There's hardly a friendship of some sort. You would hardly see a friendship between. That's why you just bring in and bring in. Thank you. Now, the problem I have with this generation men is you still want that friendship. You still want to build that bond between you and a woman. can still go and bring another person. That's where I'm not understanding it, because if I only see you as Nai that I serve food, I sleep with whenever he sleeps with me. I'm not looking for sexual satisfaction from you or any kind of gratification from you. It is a strict situation. I won't really feel hurt.
Do you know
when another woman comes into the picture, because they are just roles?
I want to know the number of persons who have other affairs away from the home because they don't have the skin to tell their wives the truth. Like, they may
why don't you have the skin? Exactly. Are we making excuses for men now?
We're not.
Are we?
I'm just trying to we're on both sides of the spectrum. Just to create a balance for the conversation, right?
No, because what I'm saying
ordinarily, I wouldn't do that.
The thing is, last night Benny asked me a question about Yoledo.
I don't take that one seriously.
Now you see. So I said something to her. I said, like the father said. No, the father said something. He said that he who brings in ant-infested wood has made an open invitation to lizard. The truth
Simple.
is, once you are having a family and you decide to now add an additional family, you are definitely going to bear the brunt.
Of course.
Now, the thing is, right now, I'm not making a case for polygamy, but we all know that we have a history that you cannot just wipe away just simply because somebody somewhere had decided for you that, okay, one man, one wife is the best. Is it really for you? Can you manage it? Can you?
Now, there is a way to go about polygamy. It's not. That's where we get it wrong. A lot of people just go into it. For example, Yuleduchi, he got somebody pregnant and felt, oh, because I'm a man, I can just do this. Meanwhile, your whole life, you've not lived that way. From the interview that Peter Doche had with Trude the other day, I think that was last week. I think it was last week they did the interview. He said, that house was built on the back of me.
True.
We are in the entertainment industry. We know on a normal day you don't make that much. You don't make that much. Most men that I know that are media personalities would marry a woman that has a stable source of income, because most of the time she's the one that will be sustaining. She will be doing the home and doing the heavy lifting. Then, because our money used to come like blood money. When it comes. It hits. But when it doesn't come, it doesn't come. We earn money in seasons. So you find a partner that can balance up, and May was that. And from the testimonies we've heard, everybody cannot be wrong. Everybody, the people close to her, are saying this lady actually did most of the work. So you cannot wake up in that kind of household, in as much as we want to believe in fairy tales. You cannot tell me that there is that I am the man. The best he can have is a mutually respectful home. You respect me, I respect you. Because you are lifting weight, I'm lifting weight. You can only have that whole, oh, I am the man, I am the emperor, the conqueror, the lion, the champion. I am all that when I am everything. Like in a Ned Regina situation where there's no balance.
There's no balance, actually.
If Ned should say leave your what do they call it, acting thing, she will leave it. It's not a mutually respectful. I don't know if you get it, but what Yul had with May was a mutually respectful marriage.
They actually had a partnership, I think.
Thank you. They had a partnership of some sort, which is what most marriages today are. It's a partnership. I'm trying on my own. You are trying on your own. Let's come together and see how we'll build. And coupled with the fact that they got married very young, so they made their mistakes together. They were building if they had both sat in that thing, that was a very beautiful way to put a family together. Two people making their mistakes, fixing it, doing life together.
Perfect until the pregnancy.
Then uncle decided to go out and did not go out with sense. Then he got someone else pregnant. Instead of coming to your house and saying, babe, I have done this, I have hurt you, I have sinned against God and man. Cry, oh, beg, oh, highest. After 2 weeks of her wait, she will take it. Look, let me tell you something. A woman that loves you and have invested her life in you, she will take it. In as much as you're not supposed to take advantage of it, it will take a while. You're supposed to sit down there and deal with it till you guys find a solution. No, uncle now wanted to go and be a man. You now come and tell her you did not apologize. You probably, maybe he did, but I don't see the point in you apologizing to me and going to bring the woman as that's not an apology. From
now he was sounding, he wasn't really apologetic. He was in the place of, I'm somewhat right. You should see it from my
You should see it from my perspective.
But then I'm sorry.
What's going on? I mean, you can't have 100% in marriage. And whenever I get to talk about relationship issues, maybe because that was what I dealt with for a very long period of time, you know, in my career and all of that, maybe that's why I get to have a very strong opinion about it. But I know one thing I've seen from my experience over the years, you can never get 100% in one person.
Yeah, no, it's not possible.
You have to compromise. And I feel like now he has gone to the 20. Because I don't understand what Yule is. Are you seeing what they are posting? I know that maybe they are trying to make Facebook money, but really, really,
it's for
at that age, for someone that has gotten to that point in his career where he has become a, what do they call it? He was a gubernatorial aspirant.
You know, I said that too. I said, Yule was like this, and then this whole thing came in, and he lost it. He lost it because he was seeing only money.
Exactly.
You understand? He was seeing only money. He was seeing how do we turn this to content? Because when the news broke out, when the news of Yule has a child with Judy Austin and all that, his Facebook.
I didn't even know who Judy Austin was.
I don't think he still realized where he is as a person right now.
He's still in denial. Yeah. Maybe he's being delusional.
No, probably. I think right now he's trying to back himself up. You know, when you know that you goofed real hard, and
so
you don't want to yes, and you want to do a bold face and all that. But I think at this point, with what you raised, people, I say this a lot. I say people are living their own life. Me, I cannot live it for them. But there is a thing that I know and I hold dear, and that is to know that my space is peaceful. And if being with one partner makes it that, why bring another?
See, I don't understand why people are always like rushing to okay, finish so that we can enter the questions. We have 5 minutes.
I sincerely think he needs people need to talk to somebody he listens to, if there's any like that.
I don't think he listens to anyone.
Exactly.
At this point, I don't think he listens to anyone. Even the way you sounded,
the way the father sounded, it was like
they do what they want to do.
I don't interfere in my.
But then that's a typical Igbo man. That's a typical Igbo man, and a typical Igbo man would be like, well, you're an adult. What you want to involve me in, I wouldn't put my leg outside so that you can match it. I don't know if you understand it. I don't think he pays attention to anybody. I think he's delusional, and that's something you find in a lot of creatives anyway. Let's go to the quiz. Are you guys ready for the trivia? Okay, pick a number from 1 to 10. I'm starting with you.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go. Eyewitness, pick a number from 1 to 10.
Okay, normally from 10 you're already tired. Number 10.
This should be easy for you. Nigeria is divided into 36 states. Which one is the largest by area? Thank God it's not you that picked up one, because I know you know it already.
Largest by area should be Kaduna State.
Wrong. It's Niger State. Yep, wow. It covers an area of 29,485 square miles. Okay. No, kilometer square is 76,365. But it's the largest in Niger State. Wow. And the capital of Niger is Mina. Pick a question 1 to 9. 6. Impressive, as if you didn't know. Your question must be hard. I think you would know this one, but I hope you don't.
Oh boy.
Who was the first Senate President of the Fourth Republic?
Okay.
First Senate President of the Fourth Republic.
He has grey hair. All over.
Is that not Dimeji Bankole?
Nope.
No.
And it's not up for you.
Oh wow. Fourth Republic.
Yeah, you actually have 10 seconds for each question. This time that you're taking like this.
10, 9, 8, 7.
I pass.
6.
Evan Enwerem.
Doesn't he have grey hair?
He does.
That's the guy. I'm trying to remember his name.
He does, and he wears glasses, round glasses. Yep, and he's passed. Anyway, he died August. I think August 2nd, 2007. That was when he passed. Pick another number.
All right, 5.
Question number 5. Oh, come on. What is the capital of Kwara State?
Ilorin.
Did you sing the song in your head real quick?
You know this guy, Abia Umar.
Kwara, Ilorin. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
2.
Okay, so now you have 1 point. You have no point.
All right.
I said grey hair.
No, grey hair.
I mean, his hair is.
Grey hair is not an answer.
Wale Soyinka is grey.
No. You know, he wasn't never a lawmaker.
Slippers. Pick a number.
2.
Question number 2. Chapal Wadi is the highest mountain in Nigeria. Where is it located in?
Oh, wallahi, I lost.
And he has been there.
Say the name again.
Chapal Wadi. You've been in the.
That's in Adamawa State then. Kotarabani.
Which one? Pick one.
I think Taraba.
Correct.
Come on.
if you didn't get this one, I would have been pained. How would you not get it? Come on. Okay, 1 point each. Your turn.
All right. Okay.
We have 3 minutes. Hurry, guys.
9.
Question number. Why do you like the bottom so much? You like jollof.
Bottom belly.
What was General Babangida's position before becoming president?
General Babangida.
If you whisper to him, you were against each other.
Ibrahim.
Yeah. What was his?
Babangida.
Yes. What was his position before becoming president?
He was the chief of staff, I guess. Chief of staff.
I need you to call it what it was. You are very close. You're missing one word.
Chief of defense staff.
No. Is that your final answer?
Chief of army staff.
Yes. I really wanted to get it. I mean, it won't be fair for me to just say wrong when you had already gotten chief of staff, chief of army staff. And you're the first person to get this question correctly on this show, by the way.
Very shaker.
Nice.
Spence, go.
4. Question
number 4. The national anthem of Nigeria has been Arise O Kompa Choice since 1978. What was the previous anthem?
Arise O Kompa Choice.
The previous. Spence. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Oh God.
Yeah, director Nobukas.
What was the previous national anthem? No, that's the second stanza. Spence, how old are you? Why are you forgetting this much today?
I don't know it.
I'm this.
Actually, you are old. You should know this.
I can't remember it.
You should know it.
I can't remember it.
Da 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 da.
No, I can't remember.
Nigeria, we hailed you.
No, I can't remember it.
You don't know it?
Don't say
that. My heart is broken. So you have.
He still has one.
You have 2.
Yeah.
All right, go next.
Okay, 3. You said.
This is actually the last question.
Is that 3?
So what question do you want?
Choose one. So you can feel.
Question number 2. He picked 2. He has done 2 already.
Okay, 3.
Question number 3. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nigeria is situated in West Africa and has a coastal border on which body of water? You have options.
Okay, give me.
Mozambique Channel, Indian Ocean, Gulf of Guinea, Mediterranean Sea.
Gulf of Guinea.
Correct.
Now we.
He has won, but Spence, your last, just so that I'm fair.
It's just the last one.
Just so that I'm fair, because he has 3 points now, and you've got just 1.
Yep.
I got 2.
No,
because you said grey hair. Go, Spence, pick a number.
1 should do it. 1.
Question number 1. Most people in Nigeria are from what religion?
I think it's a balance, but
Islam.
Yes, yeah, that would be the argument.
Islam, 52%.
Yep, Sunni Islam.
Yeah, Sunni.
It's Sunni.
Sunni.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in the house today. I had amazing fun. I wish we could do this every other week, but I know you guys will be flying back soon.
Yep.
To the city of mountains. I miss home, by the way. Thank you.
The fresh cold.
Guys. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by. And we do hope.
Us.
Yeah, you're the winner.
Yeah,
you can carry that. You can bang it on your chest.
just
the fact that you're wearing a Chelsea jersey is giving me more joy. At least we are winning something.
Yeah, we are winning Caicedo's challenge. He has actually said he is coming to Chelsea. So, guys,
we are not winning anything this season either.
Why are you saying that?
Guy,
you captain the club, right?
No, we're a very good club this season.
We will not be relegated,
we have a good team.
But we will not win anything.
No, don't do that.
Thank you so much, guys. This is In the Streets over for the week. Matters closes for the week. Don't forget to have so much fun this weekend. DJ Blaze is in the building to put it in your body first. Do you understand what I'm saying? Me, myself, and my small little black self, we're working out of the studio. Don't do what I would not do, which isn't much, but make sure you stay safe enough to be able to catch us on Monday right here on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Are you